Just find this Akron Beacon Journal. Northeast Ohio man accused of being Sean Diddy Combs' drug mule trafficking accomplice. A Northeast Ohio man is facing federal charges following his arrest at a Miami airport, accused of being a drug mule for Sean Diddy Combs. And I just uploaded something on this kid. Former Syracuse University basketball player Brendan Paul was arrested by Miami-Dade Police Department officers at the Miami Opa-lawka Executive Airport on felony charges for possession of suspected cocaine and possession of suspected marijuana candy. USA Today reports. The arrest was made as a result of a joint effort with Miami-Dade, the Department of Homeland Security, and Customs and Border Patrol, per the affidavit. Sounds like about 4 organizations to me, but whatever. And it blows my mind still to this day that all these other people are getting arrested, but Diddy is flying and walking free. Paul is referred to as Combs' mule in Rodney Little Rod Jones Jr.'s civil lawsuit against the Bad Boy founder and Cuba Gooding Jr. for sexual assault and harassment. Jones referred to Paul as Combs' mule, writing that he allegedly procured, transported, and distributed, and this is one of the reasons I wanted to touch on this, because everybody thought that pink powder was cocaine of sorts, and it does say that, transported and distributed ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, mushrooms, and tucci, I don't know how he pronounced it, but pink powder typically comprised of blended ecstasy and ketamine. Didn't make much sense to me on why you would make some coke pink, but to blend some ecstasy and ketamine together, gosh, that's not a great combination, by the way. But it is, I guess, if you're trying to be a rapist. By packing these substances in their carry-on luggage and going through TSA in a lawsuit filed in New York Federal District Court in early March. Where is Sean Combs now? Diddy spotted as feds raid his LA and Miami homes. Who is Brendan Paul? His Ohio ties and connection to Diddy. Paul is originally from Shaker Heights. Well, he's shaking it up there, isn't he? The New York Post reports... Crap, I might have been covering the mic. The New York Post reports that he currently lives with his parents, Kurt and Mary Jo, in Chagrin Falls, according to the Florida Police report. He attended a private New England boarding school for the first 3 years so the more money you have sometimes, that the wealthier kids is where the drugs come in often, at least in my day it was. Then transferred to Hawkins School, a private day school in Ohio, for his senior year. In college, Paul spent his freshman and sophomore years at Syracuse University in New York. Big change here. Before transferring to Fairmount State University in West Virginia. Just big change from New York to West Virginia. A big change from anywhere to West Virginia, really. He played Division I college basketball at Syracuse from 2018 to 2020 before transferring to Division II Fairmount State in 2020. The Post reports playing an average of under 10 minutes per game. Paul became an amateur music producer during the pandemic. The Post reports he started making beats from my laptop, according to a 2020 Facebook post. He produced for Combs on the Love album, Oh Lord, which was released in September. Okay, so here's an old post of his. Been off the grid, it's still all love. The Love album. So that kid right there, Club Love Records. How disgusting can you be? Feds raided Diddy Combs' home. Say that 3 times fast. Federal agents searched 2 properties belonging to rapper Sean Diddy Combs on Monday as part of an ongoing, and I know this is like a week ago, ongoing investigation into sex trafficking allegations involving the hip-hop mogul. The federal raid is the latest spotlight cast on Combs on the heels of multiple sexual abuse and sex trafficking allegations filed against him in recent months. His lawyer slammed the raids, calling them a witch hunt based on meritless accusations. If those are meritless accusations, I don't know what something with merit actually is. Aaron Dyer, a corporate investigations and white-collar defense lawyer for Combs, said the music mogul is innocent in a statement to U.S. Today on Tuesday. Is there any perjury laws for like an attorney? I guess not. I don't know. Quote, yesterday there was a gross overuse of military level after 30 years. We're going to call it like, okay, a gross level of overuse of military level force. The search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residence, Dyer said, end quote. New quote, there is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities or the way his children and employees were treated. First off, his children aren't children, end quote, by the way. His children aren't children, they're grown adults. Oh, this makes me just like, whatever. Ooh. It ticks me off. Diddy's history of... Okay, the rapper has been the subject of several recent sexual allegations in recent months. His former girlfriend, this is stuff we kind of already all know. R&B singer Cassandra Ventura, known professionally as Cassie, filed a sex trafficking and sexual assault lawsuit against Combs in November. I know they settled it the very next damn day. Days after Ventura's accusations, a woman named Joy Dickerson Neal filed a lawsuit against Combs, alleging she was drugged, probably with the ketamine ecstasy bit, sexually assaulted and abused, and was the victim of revenge porn. Korn, a music producer who worked with Combs on his most recent record, the Love album, Off the Grid. That name says so much. The Love album, Off the Grid. Come on, man. Sued him in February, accusing the rapper of engaging in serious illegal activity, including sexual assault. That's about all. Now, I don't know why I would get a copyright for this, but thank you to Akron Beacon Journal and Chad Murphy for writing said article. It's a hot mess, all of this.